WMIX Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mt.Vernon Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. You can also watch Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at RLC.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mt.Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mt.Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mt.Vernon Rams basketball from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening from Effingham. Glad to have you with us tonight. The Mt.Vernon Rams on a road game. Final week of the year, heading into the Carbondale Regional next week. Good evening on WMIXsports.com with stream video. We're also here with you on WMIX FM, Mt.Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. 4 minutes past the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton takes care of the video on WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo bringing you the play-by-play tonight as the Effingham Hearts come in 19-6 on the year. The Rams, meanwhile, are 14-10. We'll talk more about that here on Rams pregame. First, we need to take a quick break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Bria Ackey with Community First Bank. It's always my goal to make the transition to Community First Bank as easy as possible for our customers. Our handy switch kit helps in doing just that. Whether it's direct deposits, auto transfers, or online banking, I'm here to help. Come see me at our 42nd Street location to open your account today, and let me remind you how banking should be. Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technology. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit, and starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new regional health center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Red Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Red Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mt.Vernon. Or log on to redlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside the gymnasium at Effingham High School. Glad to have you with us tonight. It's a regional rivalry between two teams out of different conferences. Thus, it is a non-conference matchup between the Mt.Vernon Rams and the Effingham Hearts. Glad to have you with us on WMIXsports.com with high-quality streaming video tonight. Or right here on 94.1 WMIX. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside DC. A matchup between two teams who previously met at the Salem Invitational. And a first-round matchup on a Wednesday night to open up the tournament. Hearts bested the Rams 42-36 on that Wednesday night, but this could be anything could happen here. It's a road environment. It's a loud environment with Effingham's pep band. Plus, they had a nice little warm-up with some preteen dance classes to get everybody started before this varsity contest. Who knows what kind of atmosphere we're going to have here tonight for the Mt.Vernon Rams on the road.
And you look at first things, Effingham's coming off winning the Apollo Conference. They are the champions this year. They beat Salem on Friday night here at home to win that title. And then you come into this ball game, as you said, it's a Tuesday night non-conference game. And back in January at Salem, Effingham jumped out to such a huge lead and start against Mt.Vernon. Mt.Vernon had to play uphill the whole game. Got back in it several times, just couldn't get over the hump. Lost that first round game at Salem. And the Hearts have been a thorn in Mt.Vernon's side for many years, and this year is no exception.
No exception whatsoever. And, of course, this time it's a road game for the Rams. Rams last year got a 39-38 victory at home over Effingham. It was an 8-0 run the rest of the way that propelled the Rams to that victory at Shagnon Gym a year ago. Tonight it's at Effingham. We'll tell you more about this matchup between the Hearts and the Rams coming up. This is Rams pregame. We need to take a break on Mt.Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
Daily schedules, scores, video, and more. Log on to WMIXSports.com. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
WMIXSports.com. Regardless of how you may be accessing Rams basketball tonight, we're glad to have you. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios to bring you the video tonight at WMIXSports.com. And, of course, the mobile studios are driven by King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. Schedule your service appointments online at KingCityChrysler.com. DC, we talked about how big of a matchup this is for a team like the Mt.Vernon Rams. Wrapped up an undefeated season at home, but 2 road games to finish off the regular season. They head to Carbondale Friday night, where they will then go to the Carbondale Regionals, so they're going to get real familiar with Carbondale Community High School. But here tonight, you get a nice test in the Apollo Conference champion, Effingham Flaming Hearts, a team that usually boasts some size and some athleticism, but most importantly, a team of a physical nature that you might see in a Massac County next Wednesday.
Mt.Vernon leaves those friendly confines of Shagnon Gym where they went undefeated, and they got to go on the road. You go to Effingham, who obviously being the Apollo Conference champion is going to be very tough. Mt.Vernon knows that firsthand. But then you sit here and you also look at the fact that Mt.Vernon goes to Carbondale Friday. That will not be easy either. So at that point, you got to wonder where the mindset is of the Rams, a 14-10 team. Got to get something going, got to get some momentum because you won't be at home anymore. It's all on the road the rest of the way. Time to grow up and time to get a legit home or a road win this week.
Well, and we'll see if they can get it done here tonight against the Effingham Flaming Hearts. They are 19-6 on the year. They are looking for win number 20 here tonight. It is not senior night from Effingham. They will host the Bulldogs and Muhammad Seymour on Friday night. Then they will take care of that. The Rams, of course, we told you, will head to Carbondale, where they will wrap up their regular season and South 7 Conference play. But Danny, beating Marion on Friday night at home assured the Rams of no worse than 500 in the South 7 Conference, which in a topsy-turvy year such as this one, maybe a nice moral victory.
It's not a bad victory to have, of course, with Marion and getting an opportunity to play them again, but You'd like to get Effingham back here at home at night after, maybe a game after winning that Apollo Conference. Maybe the Hearts are still a little light in their step, not on the ground yet, not focused, not again, especially after beating Mt.Vernon early in the year.
Well, this is a Hearts team that for so many seasons would end their season with the Mt.Vernon Rams and then be left to sit idle because of an awkward Apollo Conference schedule. Back when there was a much heavier mixture of 2A and 3A clubs, now there's just the one lone 2A club in Paris. But the Apollo still wraps up that conference schedule a week before the 3A schools are finished. Some say to disadvantage those 3A member schools, but give a lot of credit to Ron Reed and the staff at Effingham for getting Muhammad Seymour on the schedule to give them an extra game before they head into regional play. But for the Mt.Vernon Rams, you take a look at how they finished on the road at Carbondale, 2 games on the road back-to-back. That is how their schedule more often than not is going to work with the rotation of South Central Conference games. You finish with 2 at home one year, you finish with 2 on the road the next. A road victory here tonight is more important than I think many realize.
And it's the way the schedule falls these days. Of course, Heron and Massac County, 2 relatively newbies to 3A, moved their conference game from the River, Ohio from Friday night to tonight. Because if they don't do that, they don't play for over a week. We saw what Heron did last year in the Marion Regional, having 10 days off at the end of the year. So scheduling is so important because you don't want to have too many games at the end of the year, but you also want to have a game or 2 this last week to at least get yourself set up for postseason play. Of
course, as we've told you, the Mt.Vernon Rams will head to that Carbondale Regional. They will open up as a 2 seed versus number 3 Massac County on Wednesday, February the 27th. I believe that to be a 7:30 matchup there from Carbondale. And the Carbondale Terriers, of course, are your number 1 seed. The Rams do possess a head-to-head victory over Carbondale at home. It'll be interesting to see if they can get that victory on the road at Carbondale, the place where the regional will be held on Friday night. But you take a look at how the rest of the regional stacks up. Your 4-5 game will be Marion and Heron. Winner gets Carbondale. Interesting to see just how that Route 13 corridor plays out when it comes time to Mt.Vernon and Massac County. And then the winner of those games on a Friday night regional championship could be an interesting Carbondale regional.
Could be very interesting as well, and it could be something different. But again, it'll all play out next week.
It will indeed. Of course, the Rams and Hearts come at you tonight. We're glad to have you on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Friday night, we're on the road at Carbondale. And, of course, we will hopefully have split duty, as we'd love to have a regional championship game coming your way on AM 940 that night. Find our broadcast schedule at WMIXsports.com. Where you're watching this very game, we need to pause to honor America from Effingham. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
I'm meteorologist John Fear. Good look at your next round weather. Cold high pressure will be in control for tonight. A clear sky. 16 to 20. Tomorrow, despite sunshine, will only rebound close to freezing. Clouds roll in ahead of the next storm system tomorrow night. We'll drop back to 20. Then Thursday, mostly cloudy and chilly. No sleet and freezing rain moving indoor in the afternoon. High up to 34. Next round weather from WMIX, Mt.Vernon, Illinois. People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, my name is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mt.Vernon, Illinois. Stop by 413 South 34th Street to find out what a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mt.Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Perkins, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mt.Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. This is Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back. Rams basketball, WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Tonight we're on the road at Effingham. The Rams and the Flaming Hearts. Non-conference battle. We need to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church in Mt.Vernon. Look no further than their website, thenewscentral.com. You can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Log on to thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. First, let's meet the visiting Mt.Vernon Rams.
For the Rams, number 3, Jaron Lydell. Number 4, Braden Fitzgerald. What happened here? Okay, number 22, Michael Fieser. Number 33, Trevor Floden. Number 32, Jake Pike. For Scott Gamber's Mt.Vernon Rams.
Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mt.Vernon, where they offer exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewscentral.com for service times and more information. Now let's meet Ron Reed's Effingham Hearts.
Number 23, Leighton Lark. Number 25, Jake Stumbaugh. Number 30, Hunter Keith. Number 40, Josh Stumbaugh. And number 52, Tim Gardewine for the Hearts of Effingham High School.
And there you have it. We are overjoyed to have you tonight. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. And if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon of Woodlawn and Mt.Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. And, of course, tonight the Rams battle the Hearts. It's a battle of a 14-10 Ram Ball Club coming off of a momentous victory over Marion on Friday night at home. Meanwhile, the Hearts come in after throttling Salem on Friday night, I believe, by 40. They come in as your champions of the Apollo Conference with an unmistakable 9-1 record. We'll see if the Rams can turn this into a trap game. And we talked about how important a road victory would be, especially if they can get it here tonight and on Friday night. But this is a team, Danny. They've struggled on neutral courts and they've struggled on the road.
This team has kind of changed the answer every time you have the question. Have not done very well on the road. And again, with Effingham and Carbondale, 2 difficult places to play. And then you have the fact that Effingham's a very good basketball team at 17-6. This is going to be a stiff test for a Mt.Vernon team at 14-10. Head above water right now, above that 500 mark. But, boy, you got to have something going on the road because you don't get to play at home the rest of this season.
You betcha. And, of course, we're going to have plenty of scoreboard updates coming your way tonight. 1A and 2A boys basketball regionals are in effect tonight. Of course, there may be some 3A and 4A sectionals going on tonight on the girls' side. Of course, 1A and 2A girls basketball all wrapped up at the state finals. There's 8 teams going up in 2 classes. Those games will be on Friday and Saturday. Of course, congratulations to the Nashville Hornets and Wayne Hari on their run to the state finals. Of course, let's see here tonight. The Rams will be dressed in their away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white, while for Effingham it'll be their home whites. Red and green trim, red numerics trimmed in a Christmas green. It'll be number 25, Jake Stumbaugh, to tip for the Hearts. They will move left to right, while moving right to left for the Rams, it'll be Michael Fieser. Let's see who controls the tip. The tip will come at 10 minutes till the 8 o'clock hour. It'll be in the backcourt to Mt.Vernon. The Rams will control the tip-off here. 7:57 to play in the first, just underway from Effingham County. Off of the deep right wing, that's Jake Pike looking around left off a backdoor cut from Flota. Settles for Fieser left wing. Deep right wing, here comes Fitz. Crossover dribble, kicks to the top. Lydell will swing around to the left for Flota. 7:42 to play in the first. No score after a quick touch from Pike. It's off to Lydell, right sideline. Found Fieser, lost the basketball, regained the dribble, falls with it now. That'll be a turnover.
Lost his footing. A turnover out front, an unforced error.
So Effingham gets a chance to take this lead first after the Ram turnover. We'll see if they can capitalize as Stumbaugh will inbound to the backcourt to Hunter Keith. Left to right go the Hearts. It'll come to the right wing now for number 23, Leighton Lark. He's been a nightmare at times for this Ram team. Of course, Ron Reed, coach of the Hearts, had some time at North Clay High School just south of here in Louisville. Has done a great job with this program here in Effingham. Off the left, that's Keith with the basketball. Right-hand dribble to the elbow. Throws off to the right side, Lark. Now for the right baseline, Jake Stumbaugh. Bucket's good. Not much doubt there off of the right baseline jumper, and Effingham takes an early 2-love lead. Lydell walking across the timeline for the Rams. Bounce pass off of the right wing for Fieser. Looking now to the top for Flota. Cut to the basket. It's going to open up Pike off the left wing. Lydell opened up a seam. It's going to go to the backside. Good tip by Lydell. Now it's up to Fitzgerald off the right. Back into the corner. There's Fieser. Curiously playing outside of the paint around the perimeter here tonight. Deep right wing. That's Pike. Left-hand dribble. Throws to the top, Lydell. 6:37 to play in the first quarter. Rams trailing 2-0 on the road here at Effingham. Lydell throws off left wing for Pike. Off the right-hand dribble. The lefty's going to get it back up top. Fitzgerald's lost the basketball, regains control. Feaser has it beyond the arc off the right sideline. Right of the circle, Fitz. He's going to drop it off for Lydell. 6:19 to play in the first. Still a 2-0 ball game. Rams trying to find something to happen on this possession, but nope. Josh Stumbaugh is going to get the tip and the steal, and here comes Effingham off another Mt.Vernon turnover. Yikes. It's a good Effingham team. Stumbaugh off the baseline again, right baseline. It's a 4-0 run for Jake Stumbaugh. And the Hearts have a 4-0 lead. 6:04 to play in the first. First time out of the night comes in the first quarter, powered by the Medicine Shop in Mt.Vernon. Pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by. I'll let Jeff Burkett and the staff at TMS Mobility and Rehab help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. Danny, it's just been 2 quick strikes from the Hearts. Able to connect with Jake Stumbaugh off the right baseline. He's done the rest.
It's one of those deals where the size and length of Effingham, you want to keep them out around the perimeter, but if they're going to hit mid-range jumpers, then it's going to defeat the purpose of what Mt.Vernon's wanting to do defensively. You'll have to adjust. I think it's in Mt.Vernon's best interest to keep Effingham outside around the perimeter shooting, hoping they won't make those shots, maybe defend a little bit better.
Going to need something to happen. Length of the floor inbound for the Rams. It'll be Jake Pike to trigger here for the orange and black. Glad to have you on WMIXSports.com. Hope you enjoy the streaming video tonight from WMIX Sports. 5:59 to play in the first. Across the timeline, Lydell looks off the right wing. Fitz, he'll point to left. Here comes Flota. Back to the right side. Fitzgerald's 5:50 to play in the first. Rams are trailing 4-0. Feaser dribbles to the left baseline. Nice move to Fitzgerald's. Contorts the body. Gets the bucket. Nice job.
Athletic play, got around the tall timber, but that was a tough 2 points. Effingham will let you do that all night if it's going to be that hard for you to score each time down the floor.
Made it difficult. They're going to wear these Rams down if it continues. Off the right, Josh Stumbaugh. Skip pass will go to Lark. Off the left baseline, and it's going to be back to Keith into the corner. Josh Stumbaugh along 2 is good.
On fire.
Whoa, they're going to give him a 3.
Yep, they're on fire right now. 3 of 3 from the field.
7-2, the Hearts on top. 5:13 to play in the first half. Pike off the dribble, looking to go backdoor off of bounds. That'll be a kick save. And the Rams will re-trigger underneath the basket. 5:10 to play in the first. Rams trailing 7-2, and Effingham perfect from the field. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're online at WMIXSports.com. Incredible. Fitz is going to come off the right side into the corner. Pike, shot partially swatted at, was not deflected. Just a shot off the back iron. Gardner the rebound up ahead. Here comes Keith off of the right. Rams are going to be in and out of zone and man all night, as we've read in the Might Have Read. How about a 3? Left wing for Josh Stumbaugh. He's now perfect from the field.
He was wide open enough. He probably thought he was shooting in a gym by himself.
Oh, man. Pike with it off the left heart, and that's going to be a, nope, thought it might be a foul on Effingham. That's going to be a turnover on the Rams. Effingham already has 4 points off of Mt.Vernon turnovers with a 10-2 lead. 4:41 to play in the first.
Yeah, and that's the 3rd turnover for Mt.Vernon. They've got 2 shots and 3 turnovers so far.
4:36 to play first quarter. We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. At Rend Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu. See which program is right for you. Speaking of right for you, there's Stumbaugh again. This time it's Jake, still perfect from the field. Drains the deuce from the left elbow. It's 12-2 Effingham.
It's not anything like Mt.Vernon thought Effingham would do, be a perimeter-oriented team.
Oh, heavens. We are near the midpoint of this first quarter. A 12-2 run by the Hearts to start this game has them up 10. A Fitz 3 deflected into the basket, however. Wow, Fitz drains the 3. He has 5. The Rams are back within a touchdown with 4:01 to play.
The freshman right now trying to carry and keep Mt.Vernon in this one.
Off the left, that's going to be Lark. Ooh, left baseline. Keith going to try to work around Hawkins. Shakes the defender off glass. Good.
Too easy. Posted him up. Took the sophomore to the glass.
3:45 to play in the first. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Good play in the lane. Hawkins underneath from Fitz. Leaves it short. Got his own rebound. It's up. He's fouled. Buddha should be going to the line to shoot 2 here. We'll see if Shea can drain some free throws with 3:31 to play in the opening quarter, down 9.
Mt.Vernon needs to kind of collect their breaths here with this quick start by Effingham.
Quick start indeed, eerily reminiscent to that game at Salem. Rams started slow, made a game of it, but Effingham ultimately pulled away and won by 6 back on January the 17th, 16th even. First free throw good by Shake.
Here he is again. Starting or coming off the bench, he makes positive things happen.
Brings the Rams back within 8. It's 14-6. Can he make it 14-7? No, it's long off the iron. Rebound tip to Jake Stumbaugh. Here come the Hearts in transition. Up the right, it'll be Keith. Looks over to the left. Ooh, left wing there for Josh Stumbaugh. Now to Lark off the left elbow to the top for Gardewine. Lark's going to hold for a tick with 3:16 to play in the first. 14-6 is your Ram deficit as Keith will come out to get it left of the circle. Man, oh man, 3:09 to play in the first quarter. Rams trailing by 8 off of the right wing deep. That's Jake Stumbaugh. Was looking inside for Keith. Settles for Lark up top. Tall timber, Josh Stumbaugh will get back right of the arc. That's going to be, looked like it was Keith. Back to Josh Stumbaugh. Jake got a touch. Looking up top, Gardewine just inside the arc. Ooh, worked inside Jake Stumbaugh. Good turnaround, mid-range jumper's good. He's going to get that all night.
Yeah, he's going to get that, and there was very little defense given that time.
Just like that, the lead is back to 10 for Effingham. 16-6, 2:39 to play. We're in the first quarter from Effingham County. Glad to have you, EHS, the high school, home of the Flaming Hearts. 2:30 to play in the first. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square off of the right baseline. That's going to be Feeser. Pass tipped away. It remains with Effingham as Lark tips it out of bounds. Wow.
It's all Effingham.
It's all in the hips. 2:23 to play in the first. 16-6 ball game. Effingham's up 10. Left-hand dribble. Fitzgerald's going to throw it up top. Flota goes over the right wing for Pike. Left-hand dribble, top of the key. Works back there. Shake with it. Backs up past the arc. Throws off to the right side. Pike's looking to the near side for Flota. Not going to get it. Goes deep left wing. Shakari Hawkins looking up top. There's Fitz coming between the circles. Left-hand dribble. Found a seam. Throws off a foot. And that's going to be a kick save. Rams will reset at the baseline.
Good call by the officials.
Doing a pretty good job tonight. I recognize one of the three.
Randy Hart, Keith Van Syok, and Don Skip Dillon.
Oh, yeah. We're just really far up, but I love this gymnasium. Off of the right, that's Pike looking in. Ooh, had a backdoor play possibly for Hawkins, but the defender Stumbaugh was right there. It's into Fitz. He's going to go. Backdoor to Feeser off glass. Good.
Nice. Much better by Mt.Vernon. Good offensive set that time down the floor.
They cut it in half, I guess, so to speak. Trailing by 8 at 16-8 with 1:45 to play in the first quarter. Into the front court, Keith. Inside the volleyball line, looks off to the right for Leighton Lark. Inside the right baseline, 18-footer, no good. First miss, I believe, for Jake Stumbaugh. Rebound to the Rams, trying to turn it into a track meet. That'll be thrown off of Keith out of bounds. And there goes the sheet music easel of the drummer for the Effingham Pep Band.
Got to take care of things over there.
You don't leave stuff unattended. We learned that lesson.
No, you do not.
Learned that lesson hard. Whoops. Oh, man, glad to have you with us. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter if you don't already. We are at WMIX Sports with 94 seconds left in the first quarter, 16-8 ball game. Rams currently trailing the Hearts. Fitzgerald's with it inside the right volleyball sideline. Steps attack line, throws off left wing. Shake inside, pulls up from the inside the free throw line. Boom, 16-10.
Poor defensive set there by Effingham. They completely left Shikari open. And he had the basketball, the most dangerous guy on the floor.
Leighton Lark with it off of the right wing. Left-hand dribble, throws it back to Keith. Keith looking back to Lark. Into the corner for Josh Stumbaugh. Thought about pulling up. Off the double team. Look at nice no-look bounce pass up the sideline. Keith is going to rescue it to Lark. Back to Keith. Lost the basketball. Maintained the dribble somehow with 59 seconds. It's off. Right baseline jumper's on the way. No good for Tim Gardewine. The rebound will be tipped inside. Fitz behind the back dribble. Able to recover. Cross the timeline. Left with 49 seconds. No-look bounce pass to Flota. He'll be knocked off of the baseline and somehow find Pike. That's a foul on Effingham. Quick.
This view from up here in Effingham, if I had to build a two-sided gym, this is probably how it would look. There's about 25 rows of bleachers. You got great press facilities, lots of room around the floor on the sidelines and baselines for officials and media and cheerleaders to work. Outstanding facility they built here.
16-10 the score. The Rams are down 6. They work it into Fitzgerald's left the circle. It's a side out of bounds. Right-hand dribble by Braden. He'll hand it off. Pike's going to come back around the circle. Left wing, it's Hawkins. 34 seconds to play in the first. Good ball fake. He heads left. Bounce pass. Leaves it wide open for Fitz. 3 on the way. Looked like it was good. It was in and out. Rebound to the Hearts, and that was a great try by Fitzgerald. Thought he had just cut it in half. Ultimately, it rimmed out. Carey with the basketball for the Hearts. That was Alex Carey who had checked into the ball game. Carey, Lark, Josh Stumbaugh, Jake Stumbaugh, and Chuck Clark Williamson for the Hearts. For the Rams, it's going to be the starter. Nope. Pardon me, starters +1. It'll be turned over. Great pocket pick there. Recovered by Fitz in the backcourt across the timeline. 3 on the way from Hawkins is no good. And that'll end the first quarter as time was expiring. Thought maybe they were considering a goaltending call. Did not look like it would have been. 16-10 Effingham after 1. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Southern Illinois now has a better home for sports. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com. Jam-packed with local scores, video highlights, and archives of every local sports broadcast on WMIX. Did your team win? Missed that game-winning shot last night? Didn't catch your favorite coach on the Saturday sports show? WMIXSports.com is right at your fingertips. On your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, or your video game console. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com. Another free service from Withers Broadcasting.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prozise, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dishonitis. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Effingham High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Avery Barton here with us as well. We bring you the video tonight at WMIXSports.com. Back on the air on WMIX FM. 3 from the left corner, and there is Josh Stumbaugh again.
3 for 3 right now. Mr. Stumbaugh is making a name for himself in this one.
Once
he shot that one, he was as wide open as if he was shooting in the gym and no one was here.
19-10, 9-point lead for the Hearts. 7:35 to play in the first half. Ooh, nice wraparound pass. 3 on the way is an answer for Hawkins. No, it's not. Float of skies for the rebound. Jump ball. It'll go to the Rams. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Mt.Vernon, little energy, signs here and there. Got to get themselves into it right now.
Going to have to create some excitement for themselves and create that sense of urgency, I suppose. 7:29 to play in the first half, 9-point game, and this one was instantly tipped out by Stumbaugh as they went the direction of Hawkins. 7:28 to play in the first half. Right of the bucket we go. It'll be floated to trigger. Rams will come out of a box set. 7:28 mark of the first half. It's to Fitz, deep left wing. Looking to make something happen left. Nope. Clayton Reeves, who's into the ball game, will cut over the corner. Leaves Hawk open back door. Nope, missed it. Rebound to the Hearts. It'll be Alex Carey to bring it up. 7:18 to play in the first half. 9-point game. Tipped away by Floater. Recovered by Lark. Off of the right baseline where Jake Stumbaugh's dangerous. Fade jumper to the left. No good. Good rebound by Hawkins at the back door. Nice job by Shake. Up comes Fitz. Has it tipped away, but somehow able to hang on. Good job by Braden Fitzgerald. Josh Stumbaugh got a hand in there. 6:58 to play in the first half. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Check out the all-new 2013 Fiesta. Check out the party going on in the lane as Braden Fitzgerald's missed it short off of the iron on a fade just outside the paint. There's going to be a foul, breaking the law of verticality, I believe, on Michael Fieser. And that'll be the Rams' first foul of the night.
Yep, first foul, and Effingham boards again, and down by 9. Mt.Vernon not a lot of rhythm offensively. They got to get this thing into a half court.
6:49 to play, first half action from Effingham. The Rams trail 19-10, length of the floor. Will come the trigger. Into the backcourt, Jake Stumbaugh with the basketball, and 6:46 to play in this second quarter. Throws off left wing for brother Josh. Might be a cousin. I have to double check that. Keith with it right of the circle, throws back deep right wing for Lark. Left-hander will skip past. Nope. Thought there. Yeah, there it comes. Right corner threes on the way, Josh Stumbaugh.
How about that? 4 for 4.
A play they've run frequently tonight, just threw it to the opposite way. A little bit of a wrinkle there. 6:20 to play in the first half. Now a 12-point lead for Effingham. It's 22-10. Floater with it, deep left wing off the heart. Comes to the top, throws off right elbow. Reeves with it on the right wing, looks back. Ooh, off the pivot, finds Pike up top. Lydell will check back in next dead ball. Right of the circle, now at the circle. Braden Fitzgerald, a freshman, has the rock with 6 minutes to play in the first half, and over to Pike. Bounce pass to the right wing, Floater. They've done a great job on Trevor thus far. Deep three coming, Floater. Nope, going to be off the right iron, rebound. Good job by Clark Williamson. And here come the Hearts in the front court. 5:46 to play in the first half, looking to add to this 22-10 lead. Stumbaugh's wide open for 3. It's good.
Wow. Timeout, Mt.Vernon.
This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop at Mt.Vernon. Pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Stefan Tamplin and the staff at TMS Mobility and Rehab help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. 25-10, Effingham's broken it open in quarter number 2 with 5:36 to play. Glad to have you with us. WMIX FM, Mt.Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. And Josh Stumbaugh, 3 threes in the quarter, Danny. 9-0 run to start this second quarter. That's really all they need.
And as wide open as he's been on 4 of them, he should make it because nobody's near him. And it's a shame that what we're seeing out of them is no defense around the perimeter right now for Mt.Vernon.
We'll get you some scores here in just a moment, presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. And, of course, Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep. Around town, the Rams are going to turn it over. Just barely got it across the timeline. Inside, Josh Stumbaugh should have taken the 3. Missed it long.
Too close.
Rams did get the rebound and get a break. 5:17 to play in the first half, down 15 at 25-10. Effingham on top. Right-hand dribble by Fitzgerald. Steps left wing, throws off to Flota, coming around to the top. Skip pass. Nice pass off the bounce. Good job by Pike. Steps into a 17-footer. No good. Rebound to the backside. Hunter Keith. Right-hand dribble. Trying to beat the Rams in transition with 4:59 to play in the first half. We'll look for a Rinn Lake College player of the game. See how you can save thousands of dollars at rlc.edu. See which program is right for you. Jake Stumbaugh off the near baseline. Got to throw back right wing for Keith. Probably a wise decision there. Off the left, that's Lark. Throws back near the top. Good maneuver here. Keith with it off of the right wing. Hope you're enjoying the video tonight at WMIXsports.com. Sometimes it's not as easy to bring it to you on the road. But we're glad you're with us here tonight. Avery Barton doing a great job on the camera. Back off to the left wing. It's Lark with 4:28 to play in the half. Good ball fake off to the right side. Williamson, good feed. Wow, look at the Hearts go.
They are a finely tuned machine right now.
Leighton Lark got the basket. He slid into the paint. Great move. Rolled off left and got inside. 27-10. The Hearts are up 17. Right wing, it's Feeser. If he had a perimeter shot, this would be a good time to take it. They left him open. They've done their homework. Off of the right sideline, that's Fitz. Midway through this first half. I should say the second quarter of this first half. Oh, Fitz is going to pull up inside, have a tip. Good backdoor rebound by Pike up and in. The lefty paid dividends there. He gets his first bucket of the night. It's 27-12, and the Rams get their first bucket of the quarter.
Right. Almost 5 minutes into the quarter, they finally score.
3:42 to play in the first half. Not a lot of time to stop and get you a scoreboard update. I promise we will get that done just as soon as we can. A lot of scores in IHSA postseason tonight. Near the top, Lark off to the right wing, Williamson. Good cut underneath the basket. That was a great job by Jake Stumbaugh. Josh with it up top, throws off to left wing. Lark gives back to Williamson. Deep. Thought we were going to see another deep shot. Nope, it's going to be Keith up top, left side for Stumbaugh. That's Jake to Leighton Lark. Off the right wing, Keith with 3:13 to play. Rams are starting to do a little bit more defense on Josh Stumbaugh. Ooh, what on earth? That was a push from behind on the Jake Stumbaugh shot. Rams get the rebound in the break. Need to capitalize here. Good play for Feeser. Was trying to flush it.
Was trying to flush it, went up for the dunk, and then when he tried to flush it, a hand came through, and he threw it right over the top of the rim. And luckily, out of bounds, it was off of Effingham. Mt.Vernon will retain possession.
If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See McDavid, All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Call the freshman. Off to the right, got inside, got it off iron, and now goes to the line for the and one. Good job by Braden Fitzgerald. He has 7, looking for 8.
That was impressive. Josh Stumbaugh, his bad night, he has 2 fouls. So he'll have to come out with 2:54 to go as this varsity game takes over what the JV game looked like earlier with Mt.Vernon struggling out of the gate.
Well, Josh Stumbaugh, and you hate to see that, he has 5 threes on the night. As they're going to do some honoring of somebody at the half.
Probably some IESA teams.
There you
which
go.
Which is equivalent to our SIJHSAA stuff in the middle part of the state.
Sponsored by the Alphabet. 2:47 to play in the first half. It's 27-15. Dozen-point lead for the Hearts. They come off left side. Good no-look pass to Williamson, but that is a charge.
Hunter Keith just drilled the ball too far down the lane.
27-15 the score, 12-point game, 2:42 to play in the first half. Can't do it without our Rams booster sponsors like Sarah Staley of Country Financial. Tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mt.Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and plan to meet your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? Coming off the left, off the dribble, Pike throws back to the top for Fitzgerald, trying to sidestep to the right. 2:22 to play in the first half. Off elbow the pass. Good play by Feaser to find Hawkins. Coming around from the corner. Throws up top, now back to the left wing for Pike from Lydell. Pike pulls up left elbow, rolls the iron, no good. Rebound inside Feaser. Somehow got it, but lost it. Turnover on the Rams off of the defensive rebound. Frustration foul on Jake Pike with 2:07 to go.
And Mt.Vernon's seeing a lot of that. I mean, it's just a matter of taking care of business. And right now, Mt.Vernon come out flat. And you can tell Effingham took it right to him.
With 5 locations at Mt.Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 2:07 to play in the first half. The Rams down 12. It's 27-15. You're watching it at WMIXSports.com. We hope you enjoy it. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We also have a Facebook page. You can check that out as well. With 1:57 to play in the first half, Keith with it up top. Hearts are moving left to right here in the first half. Bounce pass to the top for Stumbaugh. Off to the right wing for Keith. Looking inside. Found Leighton Lark. Shook the defender. Now off the double team. Dribbles out of trouble. Right wing for Keith. Back to the top. Carry. Now a pass off to the left side for Trenton Fry. We have not seen him a lot tonight. I believe started last year for this Hart Ball Club. 1:30 to play in the first half. 12-point game. Deep right wing carry. Looking off inside. Good play by Lark. Won't get the bucket. Hit the right iron. Then rolled back off. 1:20 to play. Pike goes length to floor. Feaser mid-post from Hawkins leans in. No. Pike to clean up. Yes. Jake Pike off the offensive rebound on the Feaser miss makes it a 10-point game, 27-17. And now Effingham drives the length to the floor. Fry was trying to go inside with a right-handed layup, trying to glide that right post, and that'll be a foul on the Rams and send Trenton Fry to the line to shoot 2.
And Effingham defensively didn't do very hot to the other end, but boy, they got it down the other end and forced it on Feaser there on that one to draw his second foul.
Free throw is good by Trenton Fry. Scoreboard updates tonight, and I promise we'll get you some here in just a moment. Presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. In the meantime, you can stay up to date on the Twitterverse or the front page of WMIXSports.com. Second free throw, both good by Trenton Fry. It's a 29-17 game. And here come the Rams in the front court. Lydell with it, drops it off for Fitzgerald's off of the right wing. To the left wing we go, back to the right wing. Fitz a 3, yes! Nice.
He's carried him, and he has kept Mt.Vernon in the game by himself, basically.
Well, I would have to wholeheartedly agree with that. Our Second Chance Auto halftime show coming your way in just a moment. 44 seconds left in the first half. It's 29-20. Effingham on top. Fry with it off to the right arc. Back to the left side. They'll reverse it around. That's going to come Lark. Backdoor cut by Keith. Will have to turn around off a right-hand dribble. Blocked on his way up. Won't get the bucket. Keith, however, will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the third team foul on the Rams. At this point, we can tell you we'll get you probably a scoreboard update sometime in our Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll get you caught up on some 1A and 2A regional scores, as well as any scores we have from around the area as Hunter Keith misses his first free throw. A 9-point game. A big answer on a 3-ball there by Braden Fitzgerald has the Rams back within single digits with 31.9 seconds to go. Second free throw good, so it's back to a double-digit lead for the Hearts. Hunter Keith has 3 on the night. Lydell coming, right-hand dribble across the timeline, right of the circle. Drops it off right side, outside the volleyball line for Pike with 2, make that 22 seconds to play in the first half. 10-point ball game. Effingham leads 30-20. Left-hand dribble, Pike will come to the circle with 14 seconds left. Left hand, left hand, left hand. Off to the left wing now for Fitz, trying to sweep the D. Up top with 6 seconds. Throws off, that'll be Lydell. Hawkins with it, deep right wing 3 near the buzzer, no good off the mark. Tip back by Lydell's not there, and the rebound will fall into Effingham's arms. We have reached the end of the first half. The Effingham Hearts 30, the Mt.Vernon Rams 20. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
It's finally here. The new WMIX website has hit the internet. Log on to WMIX94.com on your computer, tablet, or mobile device. Take an e-quest. That's right. One click and your request hits our studio. You can even get to know our air staff. Find easier access to WMIX on the Twitterverse and Facebook. Stay up to date on local events along with local news, sports, weather, obits, and more. It's the all-new WMIX94.com, another free service from Withers Broadcasting. That's WMIX94.com.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mt.Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
The technology in the 2013 Ford Fusion keeps you connected with the world and with your car. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mt.Vernon. Available Sync with My Ford Touch allows you to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road while you play your favorite music, control the interior climate, and make or receive phone calls, and receive turn-by-turn directions. The new suspension system delivers a smooth ride, and for peace of mind, the available intelligent all-wheel drive traction when you need it most. Already affordable, you can save $1,000 in retail customer cash on a 2013 Fusion with a 2.5-liter Durotech inline-4 engine at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mt.Vernon, Illinois, and see all of our inventory online at FordSquare.com.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half an hour trying to find the exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa check cards and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto Halftime Show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Effingham High School here at the half. The Rams down 10, 30-20 to the Flaming Hearts. Tax refund season is here, and if you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in the King City. 30-20 Effingham at the half. We'll come back with scoring and stats here in just a moment. This is the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show on Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. Cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family-owned for over 32 years. Serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Downs, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixonitis. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside your Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Tax refund time is here, and if you're looking for a good-looking, dependable vehicle, then it's time to stop by Second Chance Auto. The inventory is amazing, and you're sure to find just the vehicle you are looking for. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Rams trail the Hearts 30-20 at the half here in Effingham. Let's take a look at your Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
The Mt.Vernon Rams were 6 of 14 from two-point range, 43%, 2 of 7 from the arc for 29. The Rams go 8 of 21 from the field in the first half for 38%. Effingham, 6 of 12 from two-point range for 50%. They hit all 5 three-pointers in the first half. They go 11 of 17 from the field for 65% in the first half. Free throw shooting, Mt.Vernon was 2 out of 3, 67%. Effingham was 3 out of 4 for 75%. Rebounding went to Mt.Vernon 11-7. Turnover zone, Mt.Vernon had 5. Effingham had 2. The Hearts were led in scoring by Josh Stumball with 15 points. He is 5 of 5 from the arc and only missed a 2-point shot from 10 feet. Jake Stumball has 800 key 3, Trenton Fry 2, and Leighton Lark had 2. The Rams were led by Braden Fitzgerald with 11 points in the first half, 5 in the first quarter, 6 in the second. It was Jake Pike with 4, Shakari Hawkins 3, and Michael Feeser 2 to give you a halftime score of Effingham 30, Mt.Vernon 20.
Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you caught up on those scores from around the region tonight here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We're here at the break in Effingham. The Rams trail the Hearts 30-20. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. At Van Terra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Van Terra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Van Terra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Van Terra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois High School sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Daily schedules, scores, video, and more. Log on to WMIXSports.com. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside here at the half as they honor the local junior high teams. The Effingham Hearts have a 30-20 lead over the Mt.Vernon Rams. We need to take a look at scores from around the area tonight, both in postseason and regular season action, with a Tony Wilt scoreboard update.
Finals in 1A Regional, ZR beat Alvarado 52-33. CORL beat Sandoval 63-33. Dietrich over Martinsville 63-43. Oakville over Valmeyer 77-30. And Carrier Mills beat Galatia 70-41. Halftime scores in third quarter. SV over Wayne City at the end of 3, 39-22. Cowden Herrick trails Brownstown at the half 28-27. New Athens leads Marissa Coulterville at the half 39-23. In 2A boys at the half, Trico over Murphy 21-20. At the end of 3, Flora over Carmi 52-38. And at the end of 3, Robinson over Marshall 52-32. At the end of 1, it's Marion over Salem 19-9.
There you go. Those scores are powered by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And, of course, that was a glimpse at your scores from around the area tonight. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're online, as always. We'll have a scoreboard up at some point tonight at WMIXSports.com. Oh, what a first half, Danny Czerwinski. The Rams trail Effingham 30-20. You would like to say that they showed signs of brilliance at times, but it never appeared so.
Never appeared so, but again, it's one of those deals where Mt.Vernon's going to have to pick it up defensively on the board as far as defense. And that's going to be one of those deals where Mt.Vernon gets out on the perimeter. I mean, that's been the issue. And I think Mt.Vernon's game plan coming in was probably to prevent Effingham from getting inside and using their height and length. Problem is, Effingham came out and said, hey, if you're going to give us the jump shot, we'll try it out. They did. They knocked down a bunch of shots, especially the three-pointers from Josh Stumball, and have this 10-point lead here at the half.
10-point lead here at the half and about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, we assume, before we start second half action on the road here at Effingham. And, of course, on a night where they had preteen dancers in between games and, of course, honoring the local junior high teams here at the half, we're going to get a late start to this second half, but we're glad to have you with us, those of you who have stuck around. And, of course, a 10-point ball game, not insurmountable by any means with 16 minutes of basketball left, but you kind of get a glimpse of how this one went down at Salem on a neutral floor. This time it translates into this true road game, and Effingham is defending their home court very well.
It does look like that because Effingham, obviously when you have 17 wins, you have done some things right, and that's what Mt.Vernon has got to battle. They've got to get in here. They've got to do some things, and unfortunately for the Rams, defense has not been there around the perimeter, so it's time for Mt.Vernon to get things going.
Get things going indeed, and we'll see how they come out of this second half. If they come out of a first half funk, Effingham, of course, on top 30-20. Rams basketball all season long, and as we will go into Rams and Lady Rams baseball and softball, brought to you by Community First Bank of the Heartland, your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. All part of this Second Chance Auto halftime show. We had your Heartland Accounting halftime stats a moment ago. We got you caught up with some scores from around the area tonight. Our schedule for the rest of the week, of course, tomorrow night we are at 2 places. It'll be a doubleheader, the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. First from the Woodlawn Regional, the Woodlawn Cardinals, the #1 seed, will play the South Central Cougars at 5:50 with your pregame. 6 o'clock will be your tip. Immediately following that broadcast, we'll take it to Waltonville, where the host Spartans, also the #1 seed, will battle the Christopher Bearcats for a 4th time this year. Thursday night, we're back at the Waltonville Regional, only game in our area, in our immediate coverage area, I should say, in terms of teams we follow, as the Steelville Warriors will take on the winner of Cestro-Valier and Wayne City. Right now, Cestro-Valier on top. We'll have that game for you Thursday night with a 7:15 pregame on the FM. Then on Friday night, Rams basketball on the road at Carbondale, where the Rams will battle the Carbondale Terriers in a regular season finale. That game with video will be on the FM. We hope to have a regional championship game, most likely from Woodlawn on AM 940 on Friday night. That is our schedule the rest of the week. You can find it at WMIXsports.com. As we will start second half action on WMIXsports.com, it'll be Effingham basketball to start. We'll switch sides. They move right to left in their home whites. Red numerics trimmed in green for Effingham. Josh Stomball to trigger. It's into the backcourt for Hunter Keith with a left-hand dribble. Across the timeline we go, and just like that, second half action is underway. Looking off the left side, back to the right. It's going to be Lark coming up. Back to Josh Stomball off of the left arc. He has been hot tonight. He has 5 threes, looking for 6. Nope, ball fake back to the right for Leighton Lark. Inside, Tim Gardewine has it tipped away. Good pocket pick there, Pike, and floated dribble, or I should say dive for the basketball, only to lose it. And a good tip back to the left side, Jake Stomball. What a great play by Effingham. They got the turnover back and were able to turn it into 2 points.
Just a heads-up play by Hunter Keith. That's unbelievable watching him play on the floor.
He's one of those that we kind of saw at Central. I thought, oh, he's kind of put on a little bit, but he's put on a lot of muscle, and he is playing great for these Hearts. Right baseline jumper missed by Fitzgerald. Rams get the rebound off the left baseline. That is Feeser. Left wing for Flota. Back to the right side. That is Jake Pike with the bucket. Basket, I should say. Ball even. How about that? Coming off the right side. Good play, Lydell to the hoop. He's fouled, and Jaron's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Good aggressive move by Lydell to get to the rim, and that's what Mt.Vernon's going to need here in this second half. Clock stop, get to the line, try to trim this deficit.
7:01 to play in the third. We're 59 seconds into the second half. Effingham has extended the lead to 12, 32-20. Not going to give him the shot. Right bucket inbound will come off of the baseline here from Jaron Lydell. Pike's going to cut to the left. It's going to be a lob play. Out of bounds were a pair of Rams, and that's going to be a turnover on Mt.Vernon.
Yeah, not good. Too many guys at one spot.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, let Community First Bank of the Heartland welcome you back to personal banking. See my friends Bria or Debbie Ashby in Mt.Vernon. Personal bankers at Community First Bank, member FDIC. Off the left wing, looking inside. Good play to Tim Gardewine, off glass and good. What a find by Hunter Keith.
It's unbelievable. This Effingham team is a well-oiled machine right now, at least tonight.
Ron Reed has this machine running smoothly. 6:34 to play in the third quarter. 34-20. Rams down a pair of touchdowns. Good dribble drive there, but it's going to be a kick out. Floater with the basketball for right-hand dribble. Back to Pike. Between the circles, left elbow jumper coming now. Going to be short. Rebound underneath. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball. Thought that was going to go back with Effingham, but Rams get a break. Bottom of the hour on WMIX FM, Mt.Vernon, Marion, Effingham, and they'll come and they'll correct the call. It'll be Effingham basketball.
I don't think there's any doubt it should be Effingham ball.
Not at all. We'll have a Ridden Lake College Player of the Game coming up in our post-game show. Ridden Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu, see how you can save thousands. Left elbow in the front court. Stumbaugh gets back to the right wing. Keith had a good look, chose not to take it. Lark with it up top, left wing. Stumbaugh. That's Josh with it, sidesteps left. We're going to have something coming underneath.
It's going to be Braden Fitzgerald. He's trying to root Big Tim Gardewine out of the lane, and he was using all things possible, including a knee in the rump, and it was caught.
Right of the bucket off of the baseline will come the Effingham inbound. They find Jake Stumbaugh. Ooh, a nice curl by Josh. Inside jumper's good. Wow. He has an inside shot. Who knew?
Yeah, 17 for Stumbaugh already.
Nice night for Josh. 5:56 to play in the third quarter. 36-20. The Effingham lead now 16. Lydell, a nice move. Had to look at a layup. Float a deep three coming. No good. Rams pass up a possible layup. Float a three was missed, but a good rebound by Jaron Lydell. Dangerous no-look pass, but he tipped out of bounds by Effingham, trying to go right baseline for Pike. Rams are trying to play quickly. Down 16, 5:42 to play in the third. Left baseline, Shakari Hawkins will trigger. Looking in, has Pike back door. Throws in the backcourt, and there is Hunter Keith. Working up right, good turnaround. Had it picked away, recovers, up, and double dribble.
Oh.
Had the basket, but it was a double dribble, I guess, if you don't count the tip.
All right, break for Mt.Vernon.
A requisite. 5:37 to play in the third. 36-20. Rams catch a break. Need to make the best of it with a bucket here. Lydell across the timeline off the double team. Has it stripped away. Good pickup by Keith. Coming up the right side. Shakes the defender this time. And now, you're kidding me. That'll be a travel on Effingham. Turnover.
I didn't see that one either.
Wow.
It says Class 3A, right?
Allegedly. Last time we checked, Jaron with it in the backcourt. Throws over to Fitz. Fitzgerald's across the timeline. Right side. Right in front of the scorer's table here from the beautiful Effingham High School. Great facility they have here in this gymnasium. Great treatment for all the media, the fans, you name it. The hospitality is absolutely phenomenal. Bounce pass from Fitz to Pike for three. He's going to leave it short. Off of the right side. The rebound, Keith up ahead. Good ball movement by the Hearts. Gardewine was going out of bounds. Saves it to Stumbaugh. Almost poked away. Recovered off left wing. Nice gliding move to the basket by Stumbaugh. Jake will leave it short, but he goes to the line for a pair of free throws.
Effingham has a lot more energy right now than does Mt.Vernon. I mean, they're getting to every play. They're getting to every ball. They're getting every kind of 50-50 ball that's out there right now. And Effingham, the hustle and desire, has got him the 16-point lead.
WMIX Sports and Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, home of the king of the crossovers. The all-new redesigned 2013 Ford Escape. Check them out online at fordsquare.com or see for yourself in person at 1501 Broadway in Mt.Vernon. As Jake Stumbaugh makes the first, he has 11 on the night. It's 37-20. A chance to make it an 18-point game if he can knock down the back-end free throw. You're watching it live on WMIXSports.com or on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Hawkins, the right idea, will tip it out of bounds. Should be Effingham basketball.
Yep, it is.
Hot one.
It's warming up here in the top.
Well, they have the heat on because it's about 50 degrees cooler up here in Effingham. Figuratively, not literally. Deep right wing off the inbound. Lark's going to bounce it to the near side for Stumbaugh. He has been the three-man, the rifleman tonight for Effingham. Jake Stumbaugh with it. Left wing. Throws off to Keith. Had a good cut there by Gardewine. Back to Stumbaugh. Right wing now to Lark. Pass up to the top for Gardewine. 4:30 to play in the third quarter. Hearts on top, 37-20. Lark with it up top, looking left. There's Gardewine. Stumbaugh got away from the defender and gets it inside. Good play by Jake Stumbaugh.
Yeah, he's in the double digits now.
39-20 your score. 4:12 to play, third quarter, 39-20. Rams down 19. We near the midpoint of this third quarter in a second half that has not, well, really hasn't started off all that well. 3 ball missed off the left wing. Rebound to go to Josh Stumbaugh, and here come the Hearts. Nice bounce pass off the right block. Gardewine kicks out. Josh Stumbaugh wants the 3. Good. No, foot on the line.
Wow. Throw it up. It'll go in.
Josh Stumbaugh has 19 on the night. It's 41-20. And Effingham on an 11-0 run to start this second half with 3:47 to play here in the third quarter. This timeout presented by the Medicine Shop in Mt.Vernon. Pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let the staff at TMS Mobility and Rehab help you with all of your standard and custom mobility needs. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside on WMIX in D.C. 11-0 run by Effingham, and you can't give up an 11-0 run to start a half.
You can't do that, and you can't expect defensive perimeter work when they're not around, not a lot of work being done, that it's not getting done, it's not getting anything taken care of. And, boy, Effingham has had their way, especially around the perimeter tonight, and that's been the downfall.
Rams will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. 3:47 to play in the third. Ooh, what a hot night for you here in, we normally would say Shagnon Gymnasium or Cahokia with the temperature, but an exhilarating night here in Effingham. Rams will have the inbound link of the floor. It'll be Clayton Reeves right at the Effingham bucket with 3:47 to play. Third quarter action. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show following this contest. The Rams are down to basically down 21. 41-20 your score. In the right court, it's the Rams with the basketball. Hawkins off of the right arc, left-hand dribble. Greeted by Jake Stumbaugh. Throws off to the left side. Lydell with it up top. Throws off left for Reeves. Good ball fake to the right. Hangs on to it for a sec. Gives up top. Hawkins thought about it. Now looks to the right for Fitz with 3:20 to play. Fitzgerald's nice move. Comes up right. Looking to delay the shot. Gets it. Will it rock the iron and drop it? Will. What a shot by Braden Fitzgerald. A little luck of the iron. And it's a 19-point game. A chance to make it 18 on the end one.
Even with the collapsible defense, Braden Fitzgerald was still able to get to the rim and score on a pretty nice move, but a difficult shot to make.
It's amazing what a collapsible defense and opposable thumbs can do for a fella as he gets inside and looking to make it an 18-point deficit now if he can knock down the and one. The freshman at the line makes the and one. 14 for Fitz on the night, 3:15 to play in the third quarter, powered by Community First Bank. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. That could have been a simple play up, a layup off of the right block for Effingham. Lark loses out of bounds. Good defense by the Orange and Black.
Yeah, just lost it out of bounds, and now Effingham will pressure. They smell blood in the water. They're going after Mt.Vernon right now.
Lydell with it in the backcourt. 3:02 to play in the third. Stumbaugh there to pressure. Up the left side it comes off the timeline. Hawkins goes back. Back to Lydell. Now Hawkins with it deep left wing. Bounce pass coming around off of a cut. There's Fitz. Looking up top. Pike. Dangerous pass. Did not have time to get the shot off on the wide pass. Over to the right, Lydell. Back to the top, Hawkins. 2:43 to play in the third. Rams down 18. It's 41-23. Lydell will come around off the Fitz pass with it left wing. Trying to dribble drive. Kicks to a wide open Hawkins. Pass was wide again, and the Rams are having trouble with the passing lanes here tonight with the Effingham Timbers. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Right wing, 3 on the way from the lefty. Nope, sidesteps, fakes, goes left. Elbow jumper's good this time for Pike.
Such a good shot fake. 2 Hearts jumped that time at him.
They skipped a beat, so to speak. 2:10 to play in the third quarter. 41-25, down 16. Lark with it outside the paint, throws back to the wing. Stumbaugh now in the corner from Keith. Josh Stumbaugh throws to Lark down low. Turnaround coming, no good. Rebound is shaken. Here come Hawkins and the Rams. 41-25. Rams down 16 with 1:54. Up the right side, Feaser gives back to the top. Lydell looking to dribble. Throws it weak side, strong side, and that's going to be a good bucket by Shakari Hawkins.
He's got 5. And again, that's where Mt.Vernon needed to go early on.
Rams are now down 14. Keith had a play inside. This is going to be a foul on Feaser as Keith got his own rebound on a wild shot. With 1:38 to play in the third quarter, 14-point game, it's 41-27.
Got position, and again, that's a deal where they get position on you, and there's not a lot you can do. That's just not getting to the point, not getting that extra effort.
We'll get you a score and update here as soon as we can. With 1:38 to play in the third. 14-point game here. It's 41-27. Effingham, good turnaround fade coming, but no good from Jake Stumbaugh. And the rebound will be tipped out of bounds. Went all the way off the deflection to the deep right wing near the sideline. And Lark will tip it off of Lydell. It'll be Effingham basketball. Third quarter from Effingham. The Hearts on top, 41-27 with 90 seconds left to go. Carey with it inside the timeline. Into the front court. Up top, that will be Jake Stumbaugh. Trying to buy the decoy off his screen. Garderwine came and got it. Josh Stumbaugh up top. Left wing now for Jake Stumbaugh. Tim Garderwine with it. Back to the right side near the sideline. They have keyed in on Josh Stumbaugh, who has 5 threes tonight. Has only had 4 points since ripping 15 in the first half. We're trying to work it left side in the paint. Garderwine has it tipped away. Jaron Lydell comes up with a steal with less than a minute to play in the third. Down 14 up the right side. Here comes Buddha. Ooh. A couple of jump stop there. Able to maintain the footing, no walk. 50 seconds to play in the third. 41-27. Rams trailing Effingham on the road. Trying not to follow in 2 to the Hearts. Good play by Fitz. Forces his way to the bucket. Rebound will be tipped right back to Effingham. Jake Stumbaugh from Josh. Up the left side. Contorted the body. Double pump's good.
Good body control. What a nice move that was.
It is 43-27, and you take that 11-0 run off the clock, and this is a 5-point game. But as it is right now, 16-point lead for the Hearts with 23 seconds to go in the third. If you can print it, if you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your business, organization, or school. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, where they even do apparel, or call 435-5555, or dial up a 3 for Braden Fitzgerald's from the right wing. 43-30 with 5 seconds. Good baseball pass to Stumbaugh up the left. My goodness, and that's how the third quarter will end. Effingham 45, Mt.Vernon 30. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mt.Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
Welcome back to Personal Banking is more than our tagline at Community First Bank. It's the truth. For our 5 locations in Jefferson County, the debit cards tied to local schools that we offer, the dozens of scholarships we provide to local youth, and even our president who sits at the front door. The Community First Bank's difference is apparent. Our mission as Jefferson County's premier community bank is to provide the best customer service around. Stop by one of our 5 locations and experience true personal banking. Community First Bank with locations in Mt.Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Effingham. We enter the fourth and final quarter where the Rams trail the Hearts 45-30. Glad to have you with us on WMIX or watching online at WMIXsports.com. Rams will start with the basketball. Good screen for Fitz coming inside off the right, curled around the lane and worked it down low, but misses the shot, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2.
The freshman, in name only by this point in the year,
that's true,
is doing everything he can to keep Mt.Vernon in this one.
And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Any updates from our halftime? We'll get them for you here in just a little bit as Fitz will miss the first.
Marion leads Salem at the half 35-21 for those interested. Finals in 2A, Floor over Carmine 68-47, and Robinson beat Marshall 68-37, and Session beat Wayne City 54-38.
Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. We'll get you another update before the night's over. 7:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Fitz was able to make the last free throw. Now a 3 from Carey, yes.
There you go.
Deep left wing, nails the 3, and just when you think there's some respite of hope, there's a big 3 by Effingham. Wow. Coming off the right side, it's in the corner left. Big 3 answer, nope. Hawkins can't come up with it, but Fitz comes up with the rebound. Up the left wing. Now trying to work it to the right, throws back up top. Here's Lydell, scoops out to Pike. 3 on the way, does he have an answer? No. Rebound will come underneath. Hawkins throws it up, shot blocked by Lark. And the Rams come up with the rebound. Fitz tries another 3, yes!
Cool as the other side of the pillow.
And now Shake gets the steal. He'll go up left side, fouled hard. And Shakari Hawkins goes to the line to shoot 2.
It's your young kids right now, a freshman and a sophomore, that's leading the way.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Shakari Hawkins drove to the basket off the left, now ends up at the line to shoot 2. 48-34, Rams down 14. Make it 13 as Shake makes the first.
Fitzgerald's and Hawkins, if they didn't get on the bus tonight, this thing would be ugly. Uglier than what it is.
That'd be nightmarish indeed. Trying to make it a 12-point game. Will the second one fall? It will. Good job by Shake at the line. 48-36, Rams pressuring Effingham in the backcourt. 6:57 to play. Up the right side, here comes Lark, stops free throw line. Josh Stumbaugh with it. Trying to kill some clock here, Effingham. Right wing, that's Trenton Fry with the basketball. Left hand, 6:46 to play. Down 12 are the Rams, 48-36. Up top, it'll be Leighton Lark to come get it. Back out to the right, Jake Stumbaugh, foot on the line, not going to take the shot, goes to Carey. Josh Stumbaugh with it up top, 6:34 to go. Back to Fry. Looking around left, takes the dribble, stops top of the key, throws back to the left side for Jake Stumbaugh with 6:27 to play in the fourth. Lark with it now. Bounce pass off the right block, and Josh Stumbaugh is going to be fouled by Jaron Lydell. That'll be the team's fourth. And it'll be a re-inbound here for Effingham at the 6:19 mark. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank proud to be the official voice of the Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Glad to have you tonight. WMIX, WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski and Avery Barton. Here from Effingham, the Rams down 12 with 6:19 to play in the fourth. Effingham on top, 48-36. Quick inbound. Ooh, thought we were going to get the quick strike. Dribbling into the lane. Nope, it's going to be a kick out left wing for Josh Stumbaugh. Keith with a quick touch, throws off to the right. There's Leighton Lark. Back to Keith. Good play there. Shook off the defender, threw it up and in.
Posting up smaller guards. Hunter Keith's a handful underneath.
And it's 50-36. The Rams are down 14. Less than 6 to play. Inside the paint. Good move. Hawkins used that arm to extend the dribble. Goes up and in. Scott Gimmer wants a timeout. Good play by Shakari Hawkins. This timeout powered by the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop. Not only home medical equipment, but that pharmacy as well. See them at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 5:53 to play in the fourth quarter. 50-38 is your score. The Rams trail by 12, but showing signs a little bit better, more signs of brilliance here in quarter number 4.
More signs, maybe waking up here and there. A little bit of time left, but you got to get going if you want to do it.
Going to have to show you want it at this point. Certainly not something that's going to give you momentum going into Carbondale on Friday night if you can't come up with this one here. 5:53 to play in the fourth quarter. Rams in the timeout huddle. You're watching at WMIXSports.com. You're listening to us on 94.1 FM. About 49 minutes past the 8 o'clock hour. And the Rams coming up to Effingham trying to avoid becoming the 20th victim of the Flaming Hearts tonight. 5:53 to play. It'll be Effingham basketball length of the floor. We'll have a Ren Lake College player of the game coming up. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. 50-38. The Rams down 12. Need to come up with a couple of stops and get some points off of turnovers. That's certainly has been what has propelled Effingham at times tonight. Inbound to Josh Stumbaugh off the double team, off the pressure, throws back left side across the timeline to Keith. Switches to a right-hand dribble, cuts to the far side of the lane, throws off glass, leaves a short floater to the rebound. Here come the Rams down 12. Into the front court, Lydell scoops off to Hawkins, right baseline. Comes back to the right wing, and the Rams will reset with Fitzgerald's. 5:33 to play in the fourth. Flota's going to come around, throws it back to the top. Pike now with the left hand. He'll scoop off into the corner for Lydell. And now Flota, a deep three. Rams need it? No. Rebound will go into the corner. There's Fitz. Fitz gets the offensive rebound, stops left wing off a dribble. He's fouled by Leighton Lark. What a turn of events.
Well, again, it's battling, scratching, clawing, doing what you got to do to try to get yourself back into this one. Something that should have been going on well before now, but it's good to see at this point.
Pike will trigger, side out of bounds, far side. Looks for Fitz, left of the circle. Rams have a major presence on the left. Now they're starting to shake to the right. Floater with it, coming around off the left wing. 5:09 to play. Goes right back to Lydell. We're in the fourth quarter. Rams down a dozen, 50-38. Fitzgerald's crossover dribble is going to come right with it. Pulls up at the elbow. Shot block, no call. Rebound will go to Effingham. Good block there by Lark. And here come the Hearts in the front court, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Pike. Fry was looking to go left, make that to his right for Josh Stumbaugh, and it's a good tip by Jake Pike.
And you can see Matt Effingham's going to run some more flex here, so time will run a little bit.
Off to the right, that's Josh Stumbaugh to the top for Fry, and we're going to have a foul.
Okay.
Whatever. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. In the neighborhood. Off the baseline, the lob will go to the top. Jake Stumbaugh back to the left wing, and here comes Hunter Keith trying to dribble in, and that'll be a charge. Hello, Mary Kay and Avon.
Yeah, that's the 4th on Keith. That's the 7th on Effingham, so Mt.Vernon will shoot some free throws the rest of the way.
4:38 to play in the fourth. The Rams need this opportunity. Pike will trigger. He will get it into Lydell with 4:35 to play in regulation. The Rams are down 12 and need some points. Lydell across the timeline, stands at the volleyball line off to the right. Scoops off. Fitz is able to find Hawkins. He's going to make a move to the basket. Shut off, gives to Pike. Pike had a nice look. Ball fake, heads left. Into the corner for Hawkins. Now he'll come around off a dribble. Kicks back to the right wing. Here comes Lydell back to Hawkins. 4:14 to play in the fourth. The Rams are down 12 on the road at Effingham. Non-conference action against the Apollo Conference champions. Coming off the left, there's Flota back to Shake. Lydell coming around right, finds a seam, leans in. He is not fouled.
Oh. Got tangled up amongst some Hearts and couldn't get a shot off over Keith and Stumbaugh.
Sarah Staley of Country Financial is one of our booster sponsors. What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. Develop a plan that meets your goals with your Country Financial representative in Mt.Vernon, Sarah Staley. You'll get that one-on-one relationship.
Wow.
What happened?
Fitzgerald knocks down a bomb of a 3 from the left corner. Mt.Vernon's got this in single digits. Anything can happen now.
Ruh-roh, 3:48 to play. Oh, nope. A good turnaround there. Good spin off the dribble there by Leighton Lark.
Pick up your tennis shoes, young man. You got to go play on the offense now.
52-41, right wing. That's Pike. Good turnaround coming off the dribble. And we're going to have a foul on White. I was going to say that's not a turnover. That's a foul at the very least. Good pickup there off the far official. And to the line, we'll go the Rams on the one and bonus. It'll be Jake Pike shooting 1 and 1. 52-41. 11-point game. Pike, if he makes both, can turn it back into single digits, and that's where, as they say, anything can happen. Well, you said that just a moment ago.
Right. But the move by Leighton Lark on the other end was huge.
Got to make your free throws, though. Could have another huge move coming up. It's going to be Keith across the timeline. Quick on the dribble. Throws up top. Stumbaugh. Now Josh Stumbaugh. Keith all alone. Left hand is good. 54-41, and the Hearts are back up 13.
It's just defensive breakdowns. Has been like that all night. The low start for Mt.Vernon's costing them again.
Again, what a difference that 11-0 run to start this second half makes for the Hearts. 54-41, 13-point game with 3:07 to play. Leaning in. Ooh, good bounce pass coming up the left. Good scoop now coming to Hawkins from Lydell. Inside, Hawkins leaves it short. Lydell gets the offensive board. Good no-looker. Pike mid-post trying to fight. And that'll be a jump ball forced by Effingham. That will go to the home team. Turnover, Mt.Vernon. How about our friends at Community First Bank of the Heartland? We thank them for all they have done for us. Of course, we encourage you, if you need a residential loan, go see Joanne Joy at Community First Bank of the Heartland, and they will welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 2:55 to play, and this could be what looked to be a great idea turns into a bad one. Turnover on Effingham as the over-the-head baseball-like pass is going to turn into a turnover, but it's a break for Mt.Vernon.
It's a good idea, just was not executed very well.
We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We hope you'll follow us there. If you despise the social media, that's fine. Twitter feed feeds the front page of WMIXsports.com. Off the left baseline, that's Pike. 2:37 to play in regulation. 54-41. Rams are down 13. It's a 4-0 run by Effingham. Up the left, into the corner. Pike a 3 short. No, it's good. Looks short, but it's good. Now a 10-point game. Big 3 by Pike. 2:22 to play in the fourth, and here come the Hearts with the basketball. Keith off to the left for Josh Stumbaugh. Coming around to the top is Jake. Back off to the deep right wing, that is Clark Williamson. Clark a touch between the circles, will throw it out of bounds, turnover Effingham.
Effingham only had 2 turnovers the first half. They now have 9 in the second half. Maybe the big leads got him distracted, and Ron Reed's going to settle him in and focus him in this timeout.
Ron Reed stepped out to the right wing to call that timeout, presented by the Medicine Shop of Mt.Vernon, who are pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. Stop by and let Jeff Burkett and the staff at TMS Mobility and Rehab help you with all of your custom and standard mobility needs. 54-44, 10-point game, 2:07 to play in the fourth, and plenty of time left. Plenty of time for the Rams to make a comeback.
There is plenty of time, but, boy, you're going to have to get on the horn now because you're down 10 with 2:07 to go, and Effingham has shown no signs of letting up.
Rams need some buckets, and they need one coming out of this timeout. 54-44 your score. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up after this. We'll get you caught up on some scores from around the area. We'll get you your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. And we will also find you a Rend Lake College player of the game. 2:07 left here. Ram basketball at the timeout. They will have it linked to the floor. Point of entry will be up where it went out of bounds, which is right of the bucket. Just outside the lane. 2:07 to play. Here come the Rams. Vidal with a touch off the pike inbound. It'll be Fitzgerald's to bring it across. Left-hand dribble at the circle. Off to the right side. Gets his pike from screen. Screen from pike even. And the layup's going to be short coming off the right. Good move to the basket by Fitz off the pike screen.
Yep.
And gets himself to the line to shoot too.
An aggressive move. Gets himself to the rim. Clock stops. Mt.Vernon an opportunity to cut this lead down a little bit.
Trying to get into single digits here. They're down 10 at the moment. That'll be the first foul on Clark Williamson. And that'll send Braden Fitzgerald to the line with 1:57 left. First is en route, and it is no good. Got to make the free throws. Near the top of the hour, WMIX FM, Mt.Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Back on the air for Rams basketball on Friday night with some showcase sandwiched in between. Second free throw's good. 9-point ball game, but Effingham keeps finding a way to extend the lead beyond single digits. 1:52 left. Lark in the backcourt, behind the back dribble, gets across the timeline, throws off to the right. They shake the defender Flota. Gets back in defense, but Lark's going to get the pass down low off the right block. Effingham's back up 11.
Yeah. Mt.Vernon's defense off and on and sporadic tonight.
Off the right wing comes Hawkins inside. Throws to Flota off the left with 1:30. 56-45 your score, 11-point ball game off the left wing. Good crossover dribble by Fitzgerald. He'll lose it. Pike's going to get in there and force a jump ball. It remains with Mt.Vernon with 1:21 left. Down 11, 56-45. With 5 locations in Mt.Vernon, Dick Sina and Woodlawn, Community First Bank proud to be the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 1:21 to play. Fourth quarter action from Effingham. The Hearts on top, 56-45 over the Mt.Vernon Rams. They are back in action Friday on the road at Carbondale. Next broadcast on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is tomorrow night. Doubleheader of the showcase. Woodlawn and South Central with a 5:50 pregame. Immediately followed by Waltonville and Christopher. 2 different locations, so it'll be a first for us. A doubleheader from 2 different locales. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow night, WMIX FM and WMIXsports.com. Trigger will come right to the bucket from Flota into Lydell. Right back to Flota. Trying to find a guy for a bomb. It's going to be Hawkins with it. Good fake to the right, goes left. Runner in the lane is going to be off the mark. Rebound. Ooh, push there, no call. Rebound to Effingham. Up the left side, it'll be Leighton Lark. Run some flex, kills some clock with 1:04 to go. 56-45, Effingham up 11. Looking at the free throw line. Ooh, good elbow kick out. Keith can't do much with it. They're going to kill some clock. 55 seconds left, down 11. Rams had some chances but couldn't come up with the necessary stops. And now Williamson all alone. Layup off the left baseline is good. Couldn't ignore the wide open layup. Williamson gets his first bucket. It's 58-45, and Fitz is going to come all the way from the right wing where there's going to be a foul on the way into the lane.
Well, if Braden Fitzgerald has been the offense for Mt.Vernon tonight. Others have been passive. He's been the aggressor trying to get things done for this team.
38.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Baker's dozen is the advantage for Effingham. Fitz is trying to at least get it to 11. First free throw is good. It's 12 at the moment. Fitz has another coming. Braden Fitzgerald's looking to knock down the back end of the one in bonus and will miss. Rebound will go to the Hearts. Jake Stumbaugh got it. It's going to be Keith within the backcourt. Throws it across the timeline. They're going to attack, and that'll be Lark for the bucket. They got behind the Ram defense, and they're continuing to score. 60-46.
Yep, another basket.
No love lost here. Off the right. Pike a three is no good. Rebound to the back door. Stumbaugh. 18 seconds to go, and the Effingham Hearts are looking for that 20th win. Now with 14, deep right wing. Josh Stumbaugh with the basketball will dribble out the clock, and the Rams are going to fall to 14 and 11 here tonight. Final score from Effingham. Effingham 60, Mt.Vernon 46. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm meteorologist John Fear. Look at your next rad weather. Cold, high pressure will be in control for tonight. A clear sky down to 16 to 20. Tomorrow, despite sunshine, will only rebound close to freezing. Clouds roll in ahead of the next storm system tomorrow night. We'll drop back to 20. Then Thursday, mostly cloudy and chilly. No sleet and freezing rain moving in during the afternoon. High up to 34. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mt.Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. Clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mt.Vernon. Call 244-4582.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Brownview in Mt.Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Mortgage rates are still low. Hi, this is Joyce Schrader, mortgage specialist for People's National Bank. With the wide variety of loans People's National Bank has to offer, and with mortgage rates still this low, now is the perfect time to buy a home. Stop by and see me, Joyce Schrader, at 413 South 34th Street. Take advantage of low rates before it's too late.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And welcome back inside Effingham High School. The Rams fall on the road tonight, 60-46 to Effingham. The Hearts improved to 20-6. They will close out the regular season at home against the Bulldogs of Muhammad Seymour. The Rams fall to 14-11. They will close out the regular season on the road Friday night at Carbondale in South 7 Conference play. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski for your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Again, the Rams drop one here on the road to Effingham, 60-46. We'll come back. We'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats and a whole lot more on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Southern Illinois now has a better home for sports. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com, jam-packed with local scores, video highlights, and archives of every local sports broadcast on WMIX. Did your team win? Missed that game-winning shot last night? Didn't catch your favorite coach on the Saturday sports show? WMIXSports.com is right at your fingertips, on your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, or your video game console. It's the all-new WMIXSports.com, another free service from Withers Broadcasting.
We're all pressed for time. Work keeps piling up on your desk, the kids have practice, and you have to find time for dinner. Hi, Roy Smith Ford dealer at Ford Square and Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mt.Vernon. With all the miles you put on your vehicle, it's easy to forget about servicing your vehicle. Allow me to introduce two websites to make your service experience even easier. At FordSquare.com and KingCityChrysler.com, you can schedule your service appointment online. You tell us what you need, and we will make it happen. Or, if you're really on the go, try our new Express Lube at King City Chrysler with no appointment necessary. It's that simple. Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, and King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway of Mt.Vernon. Find us online or on Facebook.
Startup businesses may come to the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, WMIX and WMIXSports.com, where you're watching this scoreboard tonight of a loss on the road at Effingham. 60-46 is your final. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Holly Carroll back in our Mt.Vernon studio, and Scott Gamber is going to join us on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. I know probably nobody more disappointed than Scotty G right now, of course, due to this road loss for the Rams. They fall here on the road tonight. Again, a final of 60-46. The Rams are now 14-11 on the year. Looks like we're actually going to have time to sneak in those Heartland Accounting post-game stats if we are ready for those.
Well, for Mt.Vernon, 10-27 from two-point range, 37%, 6-17 from the arc for 35%. The Rams go 16-44 from the field for 36%. Effingham, 19-29 from two-point range, 66%. They hit all 5 three-pointers. So, but Effingham goes 24 of 34 from the field for 71%. Mt.Vernon was 8 of 14 from free throw line, 57%. 4 of 8 for Effingham for 50. Rebounding went to Mt.Vernon, 23-17. Turnovers, Mt.Vernon with 10, Effingham 11. Alex Carey had 3, Leighton Lark 8, Trenton Fry 2, Jake Stumbaugh 17, Hunter Keith 7, Josh Stumbaugh 19, including 5 threes, Clark Williamson 2, and Tim Gardewine 2 for Effingham. For the Rams, Braden Fitzgerald's led the way with 26 points, Jake Pike and Shakari Hawkins 9, and Michael Feaser 2 for a final score of Effingham 60, Mt.Vernon 46.
There you go. Those stats are calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Scott Gamber joins us on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Scott, I think there was some hope for some momentum coming off of the game against Marion at home, but a tough place to play is Effingham. They started off hot, I believe, with an early run, then started off with a second-half run, and had it not been for that run in the second half, you're looking at a much different ballgame.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Effingham this year, but back-to-back games, we've just come out as flat as we can get. Yes, they hit a lot of perimeter shots, but they were wide-open perimeter shots. So you've got to give them a lot of credit for knocking them down, but we're a lot to blame for that because we just did not guard the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and it really cost us. And like you said, then again, I thought at halftime, even though we were down 10, which is a lot against Effingham, I thought we had a chance And then we let them rattle off 6-8 straight points, got down 16, 18 points, and then that's just way too much to overcome. I told them, really proud of how they react when they get their backs to the wall and how they fight and scrap. They just got to mentally do that, get to there before the game starts. And I don't know what that's going to take. I told them, we're over 20 games into the year, and I do not understand how mentally we cannot get ready for road games, especially on a team that kicked our butt at Salem and plays hard, tough, and we just weren't there tonight. And the good thing is it's not the regional game. We've got time to hopefully correct it, but that time's running short.
I thought Effingham threw a wrench in the plans because I expected them to come out and try to pound it inside. They settled for a lot of jump shots early, got confidence, and then the game plan, to me, was kind of like, okay, now what are we going to do? Because now they're hitting shots from the outside. Now we got to abandon everything. Then they took inside.
And 50-50 on that on the game. We wanted them to make a lot of perimeter shots, but we said they can't come from 40. That was the one guy we star at. Hey, we got to make them hit perimeter shots, but you can't let 40 get a good look. You got to cheat to his side, and so we did a good job letting them have them perimeter shots. We just had the wrong guy shooting. You can't let their best shooter get wide open looks, and that's what we did. And that's, again, it's kind of been a theme on the road. We've kind of let some of the other teams' best players beat us, and you can't do that. You got to make teams beat you with their weaknesses, and we haven't done that.
I suppose, luckily, your final game of the regular season is a road game at the place where you will play your regional. If there's a time to get tuned up and get ready, it seems like it'd be Carbondale on Friday night.
Definitely. Not only is it a big conference game, but it is. It's a road game at the place where we're playing our regional. So it's a very important game. I wish I could figure out a way to get us a little more ready to play at the start of games, because you can tell it. You can tell it on the bus trip over. You can tell it in the locker room. It's just, I don't know if it's more, getting on them less. I mean, I don't know if we need to be looser, if we need to be tighter. I think we probably need to get a little tighter. I just don't think mentally we're getting prepped to play a big game. And if you can't get ready to play against Effingham, I don't know who you can get ready to play for, because their kids play their butts off.
There's no doubt about that. Of course, a big one on Friday night concludes the regular season on the road at Carbondale. Good luck to the Rams Friday night. Wish things could have been different here on a Tuesday night in February, but it really seems like the more important of these two games is Friday night, where you're going to play your regional and could possibly be a preview of a regional championship game.
It is, but with all that being said, still very disappointed with how we performed tonight, especially in the first half of the game, first 5 minutes of the game. I thought we'd compete a little better. I don't think we did that.
Well, go get them Friday night. That's Scott Camber. Thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap her up. Rams fall tonight 60-46 to Effingham on the road. We'll have your Renwick College player of the game and try to get you some updates on some scores that we've been following all night here on WMIX. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy at Mt.Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Perkins, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mt.Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mt.Vernon.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
This is Joanne Joy with Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Effingham High School. Rams fall on the road tonight, 60-46 to the Effingham Hearts. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. A couple of chores left for us tonight. One is a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. The other, of course, our Rend Lake College player of the game. And I feel like our Rend Lake College player of the game is pretty evident.
Well, it's got to be Braden Fitzgerald. If it wasn't for him starting off and finally getting a rhythm offensively, this team would have been a heck of a mess tonight. And he came out and had 26 points for the freshman. That's who I'm looking at.
There you go. Rend Lake College, over 100 degree and certificate programs. They can save you thousands on your college education. Find out how at rlc.edu. And, of course, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. One last thing to do tonight is get everybody caught up on some scores. Of course, we're posting some fresh content on our Facebook page at WMIX Sports. That's facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We have some scores to get you.
We do have scores. Checking one last time. Anything new came in? No. Other than Paw Paw won tonight. That's in Class 1A.
Ah, good for
All
them.
right, here we go. In Class 1A, it was CORL over Sandoval, 63-33, and Patoka over Mulberry Grove, 54-32 at Woodlawn. At Dietrich, it was Dietrich over Martinsville, 63-43, and Windsor over Stu Strauss, 63-58, as Stu Strauss will shut the building down on boys basketball. St. Elmo Regional, Altamont beat Ramsey, 73-28, and Cowden Herrick beat Brownstown, 71-50. At ZR, it was ZR over El Dorado, 52-38, and Thompsonville over Crab Orchard, 66-61. At Waltonville, it was SV over Wayne City, 54-38, and at Gallatin County, Carrier Mills beat Galatia, 70-41. Let's go to Class 2A. It was at Breeze Central, Carlisle over Westland, 62-39. At Newton, Robinson beat Marshall, 68-37. At Hamilton County, Flora beat Carr by 68-47. At Murphy, Trico beats Murphy, 53-43. Regular season, Marion beat Salem, 68-46, and Belleville East beat Collinsville, 55-42. In Class 4A girls sectional play, at the Normal Community West sectional, these games were played in two different sites tonight. Peoria Richwoods beat Manuka, 39-22, and Edwardsville beat Belleville West, 68-12.
Dang.
Highland beats Civic Memorial, 64-46, as well in boys play.
Pretty big scores. Those scores are brought to you by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, Tony Wilt would love to help you out. Find him on the road in his white State Farm Jeep. He's in his office at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, or online at TonyWilt.com. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams fall on the road tonight to the Effingham Hearts, 60-46. Back on the air tomorrow night, Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. The Woodlawn Cardinals will battle the South Central Cougars. 5:50 will be your pregame on 94.1 FM. Immediately following that, at the Waltonville Regional, will be the #1 Waltonville Spartans and the Christopher Bearcats. That's all coming your way tomorrow. Next Rams broadcast with video will be Friday night at Carbondale. We'll hit the air sometime around 7:30. Presume it'll be senior night from Carbondale. That's our next Rams broadcast. You can always find our broadcast schedule online at WMIXsports.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Avery Barton, for Holly Carroll, for Danny Czerwinski, for all of our WMIX Sports team and everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for taking the time to listen to Mt.Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX FM or watching online at WMIXsports.com. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of your final score from Effingham. The Mt.Vernon Rams fall to the Hearts, 60-46. So long from EHS.
Thank you for listening.